FBI Director Christopher Wray testified today on Capitol Hill. One member of the Senate Judiciary Committee asking Wray what the killing of al-Qaeda's leader could mean for the U.S. safety. Take a listen.
Are you worried about an attack on the homeland emanating from places like Afghanistan?
So we are. I'm worried about the possibility that we will see al-Qaeda reconstitute, and I'm worried about terrorists, including here in the United States, being inspired by what they see over there.
Yeah, joining me now to weigh in, that U.S. Senator, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Thanks for joining us, Senator. Did anything surprise you from what you learned today on Capitol Hill?
He was pretty candid, I thought, Eric. One, thanks for having me and talking about this subject. So what did we learn from the strike against Zawahiri? One, I'm glad he's dead. He's the worldwide leader of al-Qaeda, and he helped plan 9/11. But here's what we know. He was in Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan, living in a house built by the United States government, owned by the #2 guy in the Taliban government. If that doesn't give you pause for concern, I don't know what will. So the idea that the Taliban and al-Qaeda are friendly and working together again is absolutely proof positive from this strike.
Yeah, isn't it amazing that before we left and before we turned over $80-something billion worth of our military assets, one of the stipulations was you can't house terror. You can't be a state sponsor of terror anymore. Here's what the Taliban, after you killed after you killed Zawahiri, which is fantastic, here's what the Taliban had to say about that. Taliban officials said today, quote, "The United States invaded our territory and violated international principles. It warned that if such action is repeated, the responsibility for any consequences will be on the United States." Senator, where the hell do they get off saying that stuff to us?
Well, what we ought to tell the Taliban is go screw yourself. I mean, they're a bunch of liars, thugs, and radical Islamists. They also said today, Eric, they didn't know that Zawahiri was in Kabul. Do you believe that? Do you believe they didn't know that the al-Qaeda leader was living in a house built by the United States government, by the way, owned by the Haqqani, the #2 guy in the Taliban government? Of course they know. And here's what, you can't make this up. Here's what worries me the most. Al-Qaeda training camps are popping up all over Afghanistan like they did before 9/11. We're blind. We killed this one guy, but we don't have a forward presence. There's no insurance policy for us to hit them before they hit us, and you got a broken border. So when you hear my orcas say the border's secure, that's about as reliable as when you hear the Taliban say they didn't know that Zawahiri was in Kabul.
Hey, Senator. We gave them the state, country, but the state of Afghanistan. We gave them assets, and now they're sponsoring. They're putting Zawahiri and the other al-Qaeda leaders under their nose. I would say the Biden administration and Humiliation Milley are the state sponsors of terror. Maybe not the Taliban. I know you're tight for time, sir. I got about a minute or so. If you want to take that, you can, or you can talk about this reconciliation bill that they say isn't going to cause inflation. Your choice, sir.
Well, okay, let's do both. The people who said the American Rescue Plan would help the economy are the same people telling you that this new proposal will lower inflation. I asked CBO, do they agree? And they said, no, there's going to be no inflation change. Tax and spending doesn't help inflation. As to terrorism, I was on your show, and anybody that would listen to me, the Food Channel even, that if you leave Afghanistan in the hands of the Taliban, al-Qaeda is going to come back and we're going to get hit again. I didn't know within 1 year, less than a year of Taliban taking over, that the al-Qaeda leader would be living in a house owned by the Haqqani network in Kabul, and the border is broken. There's a lethal combination coming. Rise in terrorism in Afghanistan, a broken border here in America.
Yeah, and rising inflation, food prices. By the way, is there any truth to the rumor that the Food Channel is going to raise their prices for their programming because of the price of food going up? I'm just kidding. Just a joke there.
If they want to stay on the air, they will. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, man.
We'll see you soon. We'll see. I'm going to come down to D.C. and have dinner with you very soon, Senator Lindsey Graham, folks. Thank you.
Can't wait. Thanks, Eric. Thanks.
Hey, guys, it's Rob Carson. With inflation at its highest level in 40 years and interest rates skyrocketing, your retirement plans are in danger. Well, our friends at American Hartford Gold can help show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver. Yeah. If you call them right now, they have a special offer. They will give you a free gold coin on your first qualifying order. So don't wait. Call now. Here's the number, 866-935-4309. That's 866-935-4309, or text Newsmax to 65532. That's Newsmax to 65532. Thank you.